Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, better known as a CEO and founder, along, of course, with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, of an incredible tax training platform called the Academy of Financial Education, where we educate the masses that the more you know, the less you owe in taxes legally, ethically, and morally. And so, guys, I've been a tax preparer, a tax coach, specializing in the home based business tax deductions for over 29 years. And if you're an entrepreneur or a self employed individual and you are not fully educated about the tremendous tax advantage of having a home based business or being an entrepreneur, you are probably literally doing as thousands of people are doing each and every year, and that is throwing money away. And so, again, I want to say welcome to those of you that have been following myself and my wife for many years, and for the new folks that are joining and watching this presentation. Your life is about to change. And so, you guys asked, and we're delivering. We want to welcome you and invite you to the Academy of Financial Education as we present, you got it, the 2020 Home-Based Business Tax Advantages Workshop Academy. We're going to rock this thing this year, guys. This is our 7th year in training the masses directly from the IRS about the importance of how to keep as much of your hard-earned money from taxation, again, legally, ethically, and morally, directly from the IRS. I'm telling you, lives are truly going to be changed. And so 95% of people with a business, guys, whether you know this or not, have no idea that they're even in a legitimate business, especially in the direct sales and network marketing arena. Many of those individuals aren't even sure what is a legal business deduction. They don't know how to calculate the amount of taxes that they're currently paying. Don't really even understand why they're paying taxes. And that's even for someone that has a 9 to 5 job. Can't explain which tax bracket that they're in. More importantly, what is a tax bracket? They don't know if they're overpaying or underpaying their taxes. This one right here is huge. 95% of the customers and clients that have come to my wife and I fall on one side of the category that I'm going to mention right now, and that is you're either overpaying your taxes or underpaying your taxes, in which both cases you're losing money. 95% of people don't know if they're getting a tax credit for paying mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance. After Donald Trump changed the tax laws in 2017, 2018, many homeowners are not getting any tax advantage for paying mortgage interest. And that's huge. But we got a solution for that, and we're going to share it with you on our training. Has never seen their taxes prepared. Now, this right here, guys, I'm telling you, is one of the biggest mistakes most people make. They drop off their tax papers and they come back and their tax preparer either tells them they have to write a check or they're getting a refund. And both of those situations are not good situations. In most cases, if you're getting a refund, what you're getting back is the money you never should have paid in the first place, which means you lost the opportunity to have that money work for you. If you're finding yourself having to pay a large amount, that's even worse, because now you're having to pay interest and you're penalized for underpaying your taxes. So again, we're going to share with you guys how to put yourself on the right side of the tax code. Many people are losing hundreds and even thousands of dollars in tax savings because of what they do not know. And rounding up number 10, and this right here may not make sense right now, but you're going to understand how powerful this is during the training. They don't know, even if they don't owe any taxes, they should always claim their tax deductions and why. I'm telling you, that why will make you rich. And so why is this? Well, guys, I can tell you after 29 years and over 30 to 40,000 direct training hours from the IRS, I have discovered that taxation or information about how and why you're taxed has been forbidden to be taught in the public educational system. That's all I can come up with. I can't understand how the school system can teach you to get prepared, to go get a job, to work for money, and not educate you on how to keep the money that you're working for. Wow. And so you don't have to be frightened of the IRS. After this training, you're going to understand something, that the IRS is your friend, not your foe. I know some of you don't feel that way. Maybe you've experienced, a bad situation with the IRS, but I assure you it was only because of what you did not know. And so here's something that's typically talked about. Did you know that the top 5% of the wealthiest people earns hundreds or millions of dollars and pay less taxes than the middle class earning less than $100,000 a year? Let me say that again. Do you know that there are individuals earning millions of dollars and are paying a lesser tax percentage than someone on what I call the wrong side of the tax code earning less than $100,000 a year? How is that so? Well, you're going to learn that on the training as well. And so can I tell you a little secret that the top 5% knows about the tax code? Ladies and gentlemen, again, the IRS is not your foe. They are your friends when you get informed. So here's a couple of secrets I'm going to tell you. In America, we have one tax system, but there's two sides. And most people are operating on the wrong side of the tax system. One that penalizes you for making money. Think about that. You were taught to go to school, get a good education, to get the good paying job, and then when you get the paycheck, you've been penalized and have lost 20 to 35% of your income in the form of taxation. I'm talking about federal, state, Social Security, and Medicare taxes. Yes, and there's one part of the system that actually rewards you to go out and for going out to make more money. Which one of those sides would you like to be on? I think most of you are saying, even the person in the back of the room, I want to be on the side where I get rewarded to make more money. And so important things to remember as I get ready to wrap this up. You should never start a business simply for tax deductions. These are the benefits for having a business. Although you don't necessarily have to make a profit according to the IRS in your business, you do need to qualify for these deductions over time, and you must maintain a profit motive. In fact, look, I don't know anyone that would get started in a business and not have a motive to make a profit. Documentation beats conversation. You must keep documentation of all of your business expenses in the proper form. And documentation, again, beats conversation. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what you're going to learn in this training will change your life, okay? And so you may be asking that question, what will I learn in this financial educational tax advantage workshop, Mark? Well, you're going to learn what classifies as a business per the IRS code, how to properly set up your business, the top 6 tax deductions that most people qualify for right now that could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars, how to make your monthly auto ship tax deductible, how to get the best of both sides of the tax code. I'm talking about the employee side and the entrepreneur side. How to bulletproof your documentation so you never lose a legal tax deduction. It's going to be huge, guys. How to get the same or better tax savings for paying rent. Yes, not a mortgage, rent that a homeowner receives without the debt liability. How to create a tax-free retirement, including the money from your 401k. How to hire your children, and the money that you pay them is tax-free to you and tax-free to them, opposed to letting them go out and get a minimum wage job just to lose 10 to 15% in taxation. And I'm also going to give you free access to the #1 tracking system that I track all of my tax deduction, which bulletproofs my records so I never lose a legal tax deduction again. And for one lucky person, you're going to win a 1-hour tax checkup with Mark Pyers. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a $200 service that I provide that saves the average person $5,000 a year. And one lucky person is going to win that. And so you may be asking right now, so how do I get my seat locked in for this training? You want to visit www.theacademy of Financial Education. Click on our upcoming webinar tab for details. Carefully read the registration instructions and proceed quickly. Seating is limited, guys. I don't have the ability to expand the seating. So please don't join the nation of procrastination wondering if this is for you. If you're an entrepreneur, if you got a W-2 wage earning job, if you simply want to legally, ethically, and morally reduce the amount of money leaving your paycheck in the form of federal and state taxes, you want to attend this training. Get ready to join the top 5% in getting informed how to keep your hard-earned money from taxation, increasing your income, and if you're an entrepreneur operating a business, how to build a $1 million business like the top 5% people around the world. And so again, guys, this is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, better known as the CEO and founder, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Levita Pyers, of an incredible tax educational platform. When you get informed that the more you know, the less you owe in taxes, the more money you have to put to work for you. We can't wait to get started sharing with you the hidden secret of creating wealth. And it all starts with you being able to keep as much of the money that you have right now and then putting that money to work for you. And so we can't wait to see you on a training. Guys, remember, go to our website, read the registration, get plugged in, lock in your seat, and buckle up your seatbelt, because me and Mrs. Pyers is going to change your life. And with that being said, we won't see you at the top. We'll see you guys on the informed side.